Okay, Idris, well, out here in La Manga, a couple of days into pre-season training, first and foremost, how are you finding it?
Finding it really good. It's good to get to know the lads a bit more, the new ones, and it's like getting to know the manager more and like what he expects, what he wants. So I'm just enjoying it and trying to make the most of it.
Yeah, of course, because you were obviously here last season, but really didn't get an opportunity in and around the first team, so you went out on loan and got first team football. How did you find those experiences?
I found the experiences that are going to stay with me, especially playing at Port Vale, League 2. It's like totally different type of football. The league's different, so I was happy with the experience, to be fair.
What was it like scoring that first goal?
Yeah, my first league goal. It was crazy because obviously I come on a sub and just went to score a goal, and I did that.
What was the celebration? Did you just run off in many directions?
Literally, I just ran off to a corner. I tried to take off my top, but my top was too tight, getting big in it.
You say about those experiences. I guess when you go out to play football, first team football, whether it be at Boreham Wood or Port Vale, the first thing you want to do is to try and impress. And I guess getting games under your belt is always going to be key at your age.
Yeah, I feel like them games that I had last season, even when I come back like just before the end season for Peterborough, I trained like a week or two, and I felt like it was better suited for me, and I was more prepared to come back in straight into it.
Yeah, and the manager obviously has been singing your praises. I think he sees a lot of potential in you. That's good to hear, I guess, as a player, that the manager has a lot of faith in you.
Yeah, it's very nice to hear that. Just got to keep it going and be consistent, because that's all that matters, just trying to be in these plans.
Yeah. Where do you see yourself? Because I think some people have seen you as a striker, as a wide sort of striker or winger. Where do you see yourself?
I can play both, but I feel like, me personally, I just want to score goals. So if that's me being on the right wing and being at the back post and scoring a goal, of me getting played through as a striker, score a goal, just want to be in and around the goals.
Yeah, I guess the game has changed somewhat, because a lot of teams will play a 4-3-3 formation and potentially play strikers wide anyway. So I guess that's good from your point of view. You've got a couple of positions that you can play. Yeah,
I feel like I'm very fluid, especially with the formation that we play and the system, that I can adapt to both. That's good.
And in pre-season, of course, there's so many games to impress, and everyone comes back at the same sort of level. It doesn't really matter whether you scored 20 goals last season or 0. At the end of the day, if you impress in pre-season, you've got the opportunity to get the shirt.
Yeah, it's all about finding a high level, then like maintaining it throughout. Then you're always in a good place if you can do that.
Yeah. In terms of when you came to Peterborough, obviously you came very, very young. I think the club obviously looking at you as a sort of future potential star. Is that something that you dealt with pressure-wise? Because I guess when you come into a Peterborough United, given everybody else that's trodden that same path, did you feel that you had to make an impact straight away?
At first I did, but then being around the other pros, and some of them are older. Jack Marriott come through, he was 23, and he's been on loans, he's been at other teams, scored goals. So like I kind of saw it like he was like a prime example of like, just got to keep on working hard and your time will come.
Yeah, I think that's it, isn't it? People think that they have to, when they sign for a club, they have to make their debut at 18, be scoring 30 goals at 18. At the end of the day, as you say, it's about the right moment.
Yeah, exactly that. Saying just when you get your chance, just try to take it. If you don't take it first time, try to take it again, and hopefully it comes for you, it works out for you.
And what's it been like out here in terms of the banter? Because you're in quite big apartments this year. There's quite a number of people you're sharing with. What's that like?
Yeah, I feel like because I was in last year, like near the end, I got to know the lads, so it's a bit easier for me. So I don't feel like a new lad, and obviously I'm quite close to everyone. I'm sharing a room with Woody. I've known Woody before, like before you come to Peterborough, so that's alright. I share a room back home with Dembele, and I'm close with everyone. Yeah, so it's just easier for me.
What's Dembele like as a roommate? I'm guessing messy.
Nah, to be fair, because he's older than me, like he likes to clean. He's not the cleanest, but he likes to keep everything in order, and he's banter. He's got a lot of banter about him.
How would you sum Woody up then? You've known him for a while. What sort of words would you use to describe Woody?
Woody works hard, and he's like very laid back. He's very chilled. Like you can just talk to him about anything. He's a very chilled person.
And those players that have come in, I guess because you've been here and you've been here a year or so in terms of at the football club, I guess it's your responsibility to try and help those new lads settle. People like Mo Issa, for example, who's obviously playing in similar position to you, is someone that I guess you've got to try and show the Peterborough United ropes to.
Yeah, I talk to Mo all the time. We're always together. Even with Serhat, he's my age, my year, so I'm trying to like help him feel more comfortable in the team and talk to him.
Of course, these new players have got to sing as well. You've got that out of the way. You can sit back, relax, and I say relax. It's not a particularly enjoyable experience sometimes watching them sing, is it?
I hate singing. They're even trying to make me sing, and it's not happening. There's no way it's happening. So I can't wait to hear them sing.